Today we're going to hunt for the 70th anniversary Wild Turkey 8-year 101 bottle down in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And make sure to stay tuned because I end up buying this crazy unicorn bottle that I had no clue that I was going to find. All right, we are here at Old Fort Liquor and Wine. All right, so we got the Wild Turkey 8-year 70th anniversary release for Jimmy Russell. And here we've got the Wild Turkey Rare Breed and then the 101 bottles, which this is the 8-year of those 101s. Very, very cool. Excited to give this to our friend. We've also got some Russell's 10 and 6. Always great prices on those bottles. And then we've got these benchmarks. Love this full proof. Same mash bill as the Stag line, and then the single barrels, very, very good. All of these are great and great prices. Full proof single barrel looking like they're around the 25 marker. The bonded small batch top floor, maybe $20 and under. The top floor is $15, which is crazy. Got the Bernheim barrel proof and small batch. Good prices on those. 65, 33. They're good bottles. Not a huge fan personally, but they are very good if you like very wheated whiskeys. Got the Green River lineup. Great prices. Pretty much 50 on the dot for the full proof. Everything pretty standard, 37 marker, and then the Sagamore rye that I've really been wanting, but just haven't pulled the trigger. $67 price tag. You guys tell me whether that's good or not. These RY3 bottles, got the chance to try the single barrel toasted, and it's a cask finish. I really enjoyed it. So I guess looks like this is bottle 33 of batch 8. So that's pretty cool. I'm really looking for this RY3. I believe it's a cigar blend, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put up on the screen which one I'm looking for, but it's a triple cask finish, and it is amazing. Yeah, got to try it at a store. Been looking for it. They didn't have any more bottles. They just had one open to try, and so been trying to hunt it. Bardstown lineup, great prices. Looking for those Discovery series. Been a hot second since I've seen any on the shelves. Check the Creed, good prices. Michter's bottles, some Penelopes. Have you guys had any of the Uncle Nearest yet? Huge fan. They're about an hour away from me. Good Tennessee whiskey if you don't know the story. Uncle Nearest was the guy who taught Jack Daniels how to make whiskey. So he is the inventor of Tennessee whiskey. Down here, we've got the Pursuit United Double Oak. Super, super good. It is just pure butterscotch. So if you don't know the Pursuit Bourbon podcast, go check those guys out on YouTube. This is one of their, kind of big sought after releases.
Tastes like super strong, concentrated butterscotch, and then it delivers all of that on the palate. Pursuit United has found their first hype-worthy, unicorn-worthy, secondary market-worthy whiskey right here with this caramel-forward double oak.
All right.
And so that's pretty much MSRP right there. I think it hangs around the $69.99 price line, so $71.99 is not bad at all. These guys are dropping some knowledge on the bottles. So you are a bourbon reviewer on our Facebook group. Is that right?
Novice, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. And then you guys were saying, what about the King's Rye again?
It's phenomenal. It's so easy to drink.
Yeah.
And price per dollar for value in today's market, we're looking at a 9-year rye, $65. That's less than $10 a year.
Yep.
It's a steal.
Yeah.
Very
And
much.
if you are someone who is in this area. It's still available, you know, when this posts or anything. But if you are someone who wants to think about going into rye territory, if you're really into bourbon, this is a great stepping stone into it.
Yeah.
Really
I agree. There's hints of rye, but you don't absolutely know you're drinking rye.
No.
Yeah.
It's more like a 36% rye MGP.
Yeah, yeah.
I bought a Riverset barrel proof. I don't know if you guys have had any of their bottles.
Yes. Black label.
I don't believe it is. But I got it from Elixir down in Spring Hill. It was a barrel pick of theirs.
It's a black label with gold outline and white writing.
Okay, yes, okay, because I'm remembering the gold and the white.
Yeah.
So then you're right.
And there's no more of those.
Yeah. Well, they had decreased the price because they were trying to sell off the last of their stuff. So I bought it at $45. Oh my gosh, we tasted it right next to the King's. The King's is amazing. That Riverset just drowned the King's.
I'm not going to give anything away, but that is a one-of-a-kind drink because the place that actually made it no longer makes it.
Really?
And it's a 5-year version of it, and if you're looking for an 8-year version of it, Rare Character makes an 8-year. Those same barrels come out onto it. It's at 8 years now. Some of them are between 120 or 130 and 142 bucks.
Whoa.
But they go for 150 bucks.
Yeah.
But Google that or whatever.
Okay.
You'll find out some interesting information.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Wow. All right.
Yep.
The 2021 Four Roses barrel strength.
Sound about too much or something. I love poetry.
271. Might have to grab one of those. So to give you guys a little bit of understanding as to how this bottle popped up, the guy was restocking the wild turkey that they had because everyone was just flying to the store to go grab it. And as he was walking up, he was like, hey, I'm bringing up something special as well. And so me and those guys that were talking, they were like, maybe we need to go check that out. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw a bottle looked pretty similar to that. And wouldn't you know, it is the 2021 Four Roses limited edition bottle. Pretty incredible that this just popped out. It was $275 before tax. And for a bottle that, you know, isn't really on the shelves anymore, that's pretty good. I mean, y'all let me know what you think. But this bottle has a lot of hype around it compared to, as you guys can see, we actually got the 2022 and 2024 edition. You can see it there. I've opened my 2024, really like it. This one's good. The 2022, I didn't think it was phenomenal. Love this, that we found this. My dad's a big Four Roses guy, as you guys can tell. And so super excited. What are the kinds of bottles that you would drop? 200 plus, 100 plus, 300?
Not many more than one time.
Yeah.
I mean, the one you got,
Yep.
most certainly. One time I would do the Russell's 15. It's just hard for me to go with that. I mean, I'm cheap.
Yeah, sure.
Around that $10, $12 a year as far as what I would pay for it normally. Trying to think. One time I would probably go with a old Tater Answer, WLW, GPS. Really wish I could have found this last year's Eagle Rare, or 17-year Eagle.
Right.
It was almost 20 years old.
Yeah. Wow.
Now, overall, trying to pay X amount over, because I mean that's the market we're still in. Very few things would I even consider. I mean, the whole BTAC collection is supposed to be between 100 and 150 bucks for a market rate. Would I put $250 down on WLW? Sure.
Yeah.
Some of the older Beam, if I could find like one of the first releases of the Knob Creek anniversary editions, I probably would go that route. I wish Knob Creek as a line would come back out with store picks that were like 10 to 14 years old,
Right.
or 12 to 14 years old. And
Right now they're
just bump the price.
Right.
Okay, who would not want a cash strength
For 80,
Knob
90
between 12 and 14 years old for $99?
Yeah.
Or $89. It's
Exactly.
a no-brainer.
Exactly.
We don't know what that'll look like.
Yeah.
Very few things out there to me. Again, it's just barrel water.
Yeah.
Very few things give you an experience that makes you remember it year after year after year. That
Agreed.
you've had that pour, and that can be different for anybody.
Yeah.
You know, that might be. I mean, for me, one thing I'm trying to hunt is a Dusty from the year I was born. I know I'm going to be paying a whole lot more than $250.
Very cool.
But when that bottle come out, it was probably worth about $25.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's where I'm at.
Yeah. And it's all about the experience. Like you were saying, you don't have to own the bottle, but like, you know, you have groups and friends that you're involved with that they're getting the bottles and they're, you know, letting people try pour, and that's what it's all about, is an experience. And whether or not it's you get the bottle, whatever. I opened up the Russell's 13 barrel proof. I really enjoyed that. So get in a bourbon group, find some friends, share some bottles, and that way you guys get to start understanding what pours you do want, you know, what bottles that you want to buy, how much they're worth to you, different values for different people. So they were also saying how batches 8 and 9 right there, they are, those are Coy Hill barrel houses. And so that's technically Coy Hill rye, just, you know, probably not got the age statement like all the other Coy Hill stuff that we see and that I picked up the other weekend. All right, y'all, we accomplished our mission. We got the Wild Turkey 8-year Jimmy Russell anniversary bottle. This is for my dad's friend, so sadly we're not going to be the one to crack it open, but I'm going to be on the hunt looking for the other ones. I'm sure they'll be out there. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know down in the comments which bottles I should have gotten, which bottles you think I should stay away from, and any cool scores that you guys got in your hunting journeys. The more we can be a community, the better. And if you like this video, YouTube thinks that you'll like this video as well.